So, if you're an international student here in the UK, or if you're an aspiring or potential international student, now you want to come to the UK, just bear in mind that going to school in the UK is a little different, or maybe much different, depending on your country, much different from, going to school in your own country. Take Nigeria, for example. In Nigeria, the lecturers prepare notes, and then they come to class and they teach based on their notes. And then sometimes they can read out what they have in their notes and you copy, or as they talk, you just make some notes as they are talking. And then sometimes they make things like they call handouts. So instead of them reading out to you and you copy, everything is put in a handout and given to you. Sometimes you pay for it. In fact, most times you pay for it. And then that's what you read for your exams. But here, what the lecturers do is that they have slides. Slides are prepared according to the topic for the day, and they come to class. You know how informal education is when you go for a seminar and things like that, or a webinar, and the speaker speaks according to what's already prepared, on the slides. That's what happens here. The lecturer just goes through the slides, and then depending on how good the lecturer is, they will read what's on the slides. And if the lecturer is good, they can explain. You're not spoon-fed here. In Nigeria, we're kind of spoon-fed. You just go and buy your handout and you read your handout. And if you study, you'll pass. Here, they'll go through the slides and you're expected to do deeper reading on your own. Especially if you're a master's student, you're expected to go. They give you lists of reading materials. So they can give you 5, 10, 15. You choose maybe 2, 3 to read, to add to what the lecturer has taught you. And if there's something you don't understand, in the next class, you ask your question and they answer you as best as they can. So you're not spoon-fed here. You just come and give you the basics and you're expected to go and work it all out on your own. And here you do a lot of writing. I don't know about bachelor's degrees, but for master's, postgraduate degrees, you do a lot of writing. 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 7,000 words, 10,000 words. And they have a particular way you should write. So even if you know what you're talking about and you don't write the way you're told to write, you could fail that particular module. So it's quite tough here. It's quite tough. You're expected to do a lot of independent study, a lot of reading. Like I said before, especially if you're a master's student or a postgraduate student, you're expected to do a lot of independent studying. So it's tough. So that's oh, by the way, I've been so busy talking. If you're seeing this face for the first time, or you're hearing this voice for the first time, my name is Ngozi Jason, and I help you to work on your mind so you can think the right thoughts, speak the right words in order to attract the right things into your life. That way, you can live the life of your dreams, the life of your desires in real time, in this lifetime. And also that's it. I'm just trying to compare the difference between schooling in the UK and schooling in other countries. And I use my own country as an example. When you're coming here, get ready to do a lot of reading and writing. And here, attendance is taken very, very seriously. Very seriously. You could fail because you didn't attend up to the regular expected attendance level, even if you did well in the exams or the tests. So attendance is taken very seriously. And so it's quite tough. It's very tough, especially If you're like me, if you're a mature student, you're here with children, and and you're working, you have your part-time job, you're going to school, you have family to attend to, and other things. It could be overwhelming, but like I always say, take a deep breath and let it out. Take a deep breath, let it out, and tell yourself you can do all things. Yes, you can. That's what I tell myself. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And yes, so you know my videos are usually not long. I try to make it as easy as possible for people to watch my videos, and that's all I have for you today. Remember that mindset matters, perception is everything, and you've been built for more. I will see you in my next video. Toodaloo.